A brand new Marvel movie slipped under everyone's radar this week. Ben Affleck is officially back as Batman, and the New Mutants is actually really headed to theaters now. What's up, Comic Book Nation? BD here with your second printing of the week's biggest issues at Comicbook.com. And was that not the most exciting trio of news bits to open one of these videos ever? It's all true, by the way. This week has been absolutely wild. And chances are, by the time you're seeing this, DC Fandom is already dropping some major news and trailers. So we're going to recap Monday through Friday. By the way, we would probably have our first episode of The Falcon and the Winter Soldier this weekend if the world didn't suck this year. But it does, so we don't. But there is good news.
What?
First of all, Ben Affleck is officially back as Batman. He's going to suit up for the Flash movie where he's reportedly going to have a small role. He'll be a mentor for Barry Allen before Michael Keaton's Batman comes into the movie. I'm catching real Tony Stark, Peter Parker, MCU type vibes from this. Social media, myself included, love this news, and DC has really been the only thing giving us life this year. I personally think Ben Affleck's Batman is for sure going to die, and I don't like saying that, and that's a video for another time. Either way, I am happy Ben gets to avoid the years of what Ewan McGregor went through after doing 3 Star Wars movies, where he was asked on every single press tour if he would ever play Obi-Wan again. Whatever happens to Batman, at least we'll get closure, and so will Ben Affleck. Meanwhile, the other Batman movie, you might have heard of it, it's called The Batman, dropped its logo ahead of DC Fandom, and I can't really figure out why, but I am so fired up just by this logo. Director Matt Reeves also revealed some epic Jim Lee art of our Pats as our Bats, and footage from the movie is coming during DC Fandom's main event. Get hyped.
I'm freaking pumped! I've been drinking green tea all goddamn day!
On the Marvel side, the drought for literally anything, any sort of word from Marvel Studios continues. Not a single drop in so long. Seriously, has anyone even heard from Kevin Feige in the past 5 months? Have we seen him? Can we send an email, check if he's okay? Anybody? Can we? There's nobody here. I'm in the man cave alone. Sony is going all in on Kevin Feige being silent. Olivia Wilde got herself a Sony Marvel movie, which is kind of like winning a Golden Globe instead of an Oscar, but hopefully it ends up being awesome because Wilde knocked it out of the park with Booksmart. If you haven't watched that movie, watch it. She could make a really good Sony Marvel movie. Word on the street is this is going to be a Spider-Woman film, and the whole world knows Daisy Ridley would be perfect for that part, but if it's not Daisy Ridley, I'd like to suggest Eiza Gonzalez. I know it's not saying much, but she was the best part of Bloodshot.
Alrighty then.
Amid all the Batman news chaos, Sony also had J.C. Chandor as the director of a Craven The Hunter movie creep into our news feeds. No one really paid attention to it because we were all doing cartwheels over Ben Affleck's return as the Caped Crusader, but it's big news. J.C. directed Triple Frontier on Netflix, and if the Craven The Hunter movie is anything like that, it's going to be gritty, intense, and extremely good-looking. I'm not afraid to recognize a good-looking dude. Come on, Charlie Hunnam, Ben Affleck, Oscar Isaac, you know what I'm saying.
What?
Earlier in the week, fan art of Tom Holland as Ben 10 went super viral and all the Cartoon Network fans went super crazy over it until Tom Holland saw himself as Ben 10 in his own Instagram feed and commented on it to say, no. Imagine being that famous. It must be crazy. You just open up Instagram and you see yourself on all the meme pages and everyone's losing their minds and you're like not even interested. Some actors might even think they already made that movie.
We weren't in Spider-Man.
Yes, we were.
Theaters around the country are opening up, and I bought my tickets to New Mutants for next weekend. Hard to believe you can actually buy tickets for that movie finally. The one and only Ivan is on Disney Plus this weekend, and I had a chance to talk with Danny DeVito, legend. He plays a dog named Bob in that movie, and he's pretty excited about all this Batman commotion.
I think it's great. I think it's a great series, and I think it's a wonderful story, and it's a lot of fun and a lot of energy, and I loved Oswald Cobblepot, and I love Tim Burton. We've done 4 or 5 movies together, and you know I follow. You know we do. I can't wait for him to come up with the next one, whatever we're gonna do together.
That's your second printing of the week's biggest issues at Comicbook.com. Make sure you follow me on Instagram at BrandonDavisBD, so when the host wars turn into merch wars, I can walk into our CEO's office and say I sold 3,000 times the number of t-shirts as that pesky Chris Killian. I'm just kidding. I hope we both keep our jobs, and I appreciate every one of you who watch and share our videos. Genuinely. Except Chris. Head over to Comicbook.com for more info, and have fun at DC Fandom. I'm BD. I'll see you there.